Hi, Scorpio. It's me, Alex. Okay, and my jumping cards. Okay, I guess we're going to take those. I can't even get my intro done, but okay, God, if that's what it's going to be, then that's what it's going to be. But I hope y'all are okay. Hey, boo thing. Hi, Scorpio. Let's see what God Angels Universe has for you, or what else they have for you, because cards are just falling. And I like them because they're pentacles. So that has everything to do with time and money and energy and value and just all of the material things. And I cut myself off because I was in the read for these cards. You're working on building long-term financial stability. I feel like emotionally your heart is open. Another way I could say that is you're in your feelings. But being in your feelings is not a negative or positive thing, at least right now. Seven of Cups is confusion, emotional confusion. Feeling a little scattered, right? Maybe emotionally. Angels are saying something like, you may have a craving for something. You know how like you want to eat something and you don't want what you already eat or what you normally eat. You want something else, but you can't quite yet put your finger on it. That's the energy I'm getting from the Seven of Cups. I'm being told to slide these over and one more. Okay, God. Oh, right. Because I saw that card peeking out and I'm like, I feel like I should take those. So Scorpio, you got a long reading ahead of ya. And if you don't like my long readings, hey, it's called the stop button and click on somebody else's videos. Okay, so yeah, this Eight of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles, you're working on and paying attention, giving your time, attention, and energy to longevity, right? Like, this is not you looking at the immediate future or even now, but it's almost like you're working on something that's going to have long-term benefits or long-term effects. Angels are saying, yeah, it's almost like you're trying to do your part when it comes to this long-term financial, material investment that also has to do with stability. It could be stability in a relationship, stability in emotions, financial stability as well. You got the Seven of Cups, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a long and drawn out process. Scorpio, in the past, I've said to you guys, your endurance in love becomes challenged. Basically, you guys suck when it comes to enduring in emotional or loving relationships, in matters of the heart. And we talked about that recently. Now, what's ironic here is that Seven of Cups is sitting right up under my Be More Patient sticky note here. So with the Seven of Cups, for a lot of you guys, it's almost like you just have a lot of options. You got money, you may have love options. You could do whatever it is that you want to do. You can go wherever it is you want to go. And it's almost like, okay, I need to focus. I need to focus my heart. I need to focus my attention. I need to focus my energy. And then with that, we have the two cluster here of the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So it's almost like you're emotionally scattered here, but you're financially focused here. Now, here's the message and advice for you. When it comes to your money, when it comes to materialism, when it comes to any sort of financial goal, Scorpio, you guys are freaking laser focused. One of Scorpio's attributes is being very tenacious. When you set your mind on something, it's pretty much done. Except love. Right? When love comes around, it's almost like this willy-nilly style. It's almost like, should I, shouldn't I? Do I want to love him to love me or love me not? It's not necessarily you going back and forth, but it's almost like you going around the world instead of being that laser focused like you are in other areas of your life, particularly money and materialism. Knight of Pentacles, steady income, new financial opportunities, things coming in hot, information, downloads, manifestations coming in hot that's going to make you incredibly happy emotionally. So it's weird because I'm getting the vibe here that money makes you happy. Love, it's so-so. Right? Now, again, always remember, guys, I am good, but I am not that good. So my readings are not going to resonate with everybody, every Scorpio. Only take what resonates, what sounds like your situation. Leave the rest on my table. Okay? So it's almost like you're wanting to manifest more balance when it comes to mind, body, spirit, right? Being in alignment. But particularly here, I feel like you're wanting to manifest focus and stability and love and emotions. Ooh-wee. Because when you look at all the pentacles here on the table, they all relate to financial stability, materialistic stability, right? You have the 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Pentacles. So it's almost like heading towards, towards a desired goal, which Scorpio, I mean, you guys meet, you're one of the most focused and tenacious signs in the zodiac. So you not missing a goal, or you missing a goal, you not achieving a goal. I mean, it's like, was Scorpio sleep that day, right? Because that's realistically the only reason why you guys would miss something, especially something of importance, right? Something that you are investing great time and value in. Angels just also said to me too, when I was looking at these 3 cards, the difference, there it is, the difference in how you handle money and materialistic situations versus love. You're a lot more patient here. Holy fuckery, Batman. You're a lot more patient here. And love, not so much. Love, your intensity comes in. Your intensity is like, I just want to be in love. And it's like, if your person's like, they're like, okay, cool. They miss the mark. They don't reciprocate the feeling. Scorpio's like, okay, I need something else to do. That's why you guys are always 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Because it's almost like you want that emotional reciprocity instantly, as intensely as you deliver it. And if and when, and I'm not saying you're not getting it for a negative reason, but if for some reason you don't get that equal return of emotional sentiment, you guys become emotionally scattered. Well, do you really love me? Like, you didn't tell me you loved me when I told you. I mean, I made you breakfast and I rubbed your feet and, you didn't even say thank you. Like, when you don't get that emotional return, your I can't say your head, but your heart starts to wander. I hope that makes sense. But again, sorry for the repetition, just trying to convey the message. But when it comes to money and everything else, you're crystal clear. Now, the 8 of Wands and the Magician here with the 3 of Cups, this is your Eureka moment, right? Lately in my readings, I've been delivering, or angels have been delivering these Eureka moments, like, oh shit, I got it. And I feel like here is almost like angels, my information, or angels' information coming through me, hitting you, right? And now you know what you need to do differently to kind of, what is the word? To get success? To achieve success. Thank you. Hoo-wee. And also too, I know sometimes I make a lot of mistakes in my readings. I'll call this the Knight of Wands and it's the Knight of Pentacles. Just as a heads up, I'm channeling, I'm talking, and I'm shuffling, and I'm recording. Okay? So I've been doing this for a while, so I'm pretty seasoned. Typically, I only use 1 take. I don't edit my readings at all. But sometimes, I just have a bunch of information coming all in at once, and I'm trying to translate that in a way for you guys to understand it. So just a little bit of a heads up on, yeah, Alex is human, right? She's not perfect. She's just a human. And there are some readings where I look at the cards and I listen to the message and I'm like, the cards ain't say that. What the hell? But then remember, I'm psychic first, then I'm a tarot reader second, meaning I channel and I deliver those messages first, and hopefully they fit with the cards, but in some cases they won't always. All right, so just a little tidbit on other information. That was my ad. All right, so Scorpio now needs to learn how to remain patient and focused in love, just as they are in other areas of their life. They get it. They will achieve happiness and joy. What other information do you have for Scorpio? Yes! I love a pentacle. That makes sense. 7. All right, listen, I'm going to ask. I don't know who's up there, but can you guys give Scorpio like great cards? Like no uglies, please. Okay. Take those swords and stick them in the corner. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Tower, I'll accept it because that's Scorpio's card. And the High Priestess. Thank you, Moses. And all of my cards are not in the frame, but I got a boatload of cards on the table, so it is what it is. 8 of Pentacles and the World card. You're learning, you're trying to learn how to close out this behavior here. This emotionally scattered behavior. You know, falling head over heels and they just told you their name, right? Opening your heart, just, blasting your heart open, and it wasn't even time, right? So the 7 of Cups and the Queen of Cups is also saying to me too, angels just said, developing more of an emotional maturity about yourselves, right? Because Scorpio does tend to take on that very pure, that very young, that very innocent, those characteristics, especially related to love. Not in other areas of their life, right? But when it comes to love, we just get giddy and happy and it's like, oh, I love love. You know what I mean? And the angels are saying it's now time to start working on developing more of an emotional intelligence, not emotional intelligence. I'll go back to the word I said with emotional maturity. And I love that message for you. You got the 2 queens with the 2 sevens, right? So love and passion, right? But again, here it is. Here's exactly what I said to you. Here's exactly what I said to you. When you're conveying your feelings to your person and, they may be thinking something else or how attracted they are to you. It's like, I love you. Oh yeah, you're so beautiful, right? If you don't get that equal reciprocity, then you become emotionally scattered. But also at the same time, you become emotionally scattered. Then you tend to self-sabotage. Then you become this force to be reckoned with, let's call it. And yes, these are the queens. You guys know by now, energy is genderless. These could be, male energies as well. Okay? So it's almost like, and this is love and sex. Angels are also saying too. So this feels like a lesson on how to master the other parts of you. Could be love, could be sex, right? When to, when not to, what happens to you when you finally give your body to someone, what that does to your emotions, giving that sex up and the emotions and what that does to the relationship. I feel like those are being called into question here, and definitely here with these two being the sevens. The sevens in the tarot represent creating a plan to figure it out. Okay? Figure it out. What are we doing next? Figure it out. What are we doing next? You need more emotional stability. The Knight of Pentacles is stable. He or she is slow as fuck, but they're stable. They're going to get there. It may take them 3 years and 5 lifetimes, but they're going to get there. So it's almost like angels are saying create a path moving forward. So yeah, angels are saying, yeah, nobody really ever thinks about managing emotions. Emotions are like, they're like the ocean. They just, because the moon controls the tides. We are 70%, something like that, water, in our physical makeup. So it's almost like we will manage everything else in the relationship. We'll talk about communication and finances and, relating. But does anybody ever talk about, okay, how are we going to come together emotionally? Now, at the end of the day, no, that we don't talk about that, and you shouldn't talk about that. But individually, you should, right? You should have standards related to how you will give, or how you will give love and how you would like to receive love. Today, we concentrate on giving and receiving when it comes to like the physical transference of love. But when it comes to, okay, Scorpio, you know how you are when you fall head over heels with somebody. I feel like that part of it specifically for you, Scorpio, is what's being highlighted here. What happens when you start to feel love? This is love as an action in the physical. Oh, hey, I got you something to eat. I thought you were hungry. This is love in the hormonal, in the non-physical, in the emotion, being in love. What happens to you, Scorpio, when you fall in love? And how you show love. That is being questioned here. Because that with the Seven of Swords here, that's directly tied to your self-sabotaging behavior. Remember I said to you guys, Seven of Swords has been presenting in your readings as self-sabotage lately. So I feel like with all these pentacles here, especially with the two Eight of Pentacles, y'all work on everything. You work on healing. You work on conveying your message. You work on not stinging. Now it's time to work on your emotions specific to self-sabotagery. I love that word. So now we're going to look forward, right? The Three of Wands is, okay, now I understand the assignment, Alex. I have to go, now I'm going to kind of go forward. I understand my target. I understand my goal. I understand that emotional stability is the goal, right? Because here you have the masculine, there you have the feminine. When you guys are in your emotional feminine energy, that's when you tend to become very scattered. Let's just keep the words that I'm using to, keep the message flowing. So now the goal is emotional stability, because for me as a reader, that's who the King of Cups is, right? That is the emotional stability that, we all desire, right? The love of not smothering, of not of no codependency, of not too tight of attachment, of not manipulation, right? We don't want that love, because that's not love. We want freedom in love. We want understanding in love. We want communication in love. We want consideration in love. That's who the King of Cups is, and that's you, Scorpio. But in your feminine energy, that's your weakest, right? You have the dominant, you have the recessive or feminine, dominant, and let's call it non-dominant, because I'm at a loss for words. But in your dominant energy, you're fine. When you get into that feminine emotional energy, that's when you become a little bitchy. Sorry, I'm preaching to the preacher here. Okay, that's when you become vulnerable. That's when you become unsure. That's when you become flighty. That's when self-sabotage is activated. Y'all know, for me, the Queen of Wands sometimes is bitchy in the reverse, right? She's possessive. She wants things her way. She's impulsive. She throws tantrums. Oh, okay. I'm moving on, because angels just said, it was the angels who said this, Scorpio, not me. But they was like, oh, is that sounding familiar, Scorpio? Don't get me stung up out here, angels. Yeah, and now this is you getting it, and this is you changing your ways. For a lot of you guys, you didn't know how to handle your emotions, so you completely turned them off. You completely turned them off. You were looking for God universe to send you that emotional holy grail. It's almost like, okay, send me the person that I can be my emotionally scattered self with. And it's taking some time. It's taking some time, because the universe is wanting you to work out your emotional intelligence, maturity, emotional maturity. Okay. So with the Magician and the Four of Cups, it's almost like you have the power, right? Just the same as you're waiting on the universe. It's almost like if you're waiting on the universe to send you this, the universe is saying, Scorpio, it's already in you. You have the power. Because remember, these three cups are sitting there, but you're waiting on God, angels, and universe to bring you the real cup, right? But angels are saying, baby, you have the power. You have the tools. You have the strength. You could do it yourself. And again, I feel like this reading is going to hit you guys like a freaking ton of bricks. Three of Cups and High Priestess. That's, angels are saying that's balance, right? Because here you have balance, but when we talk about this is working, right? To achieve long-term goals, to create new cycle. Here is your feminine. Here's what happens when you're in your feminine energy. Here is your masculine energy. To me, this is like the universe's response. This is the outcome. The outcome is happiness and joy, and also at the same time listening to your intuition. Now, here's the thing. Threes, that's not balance. That's an option. Here's balance. The third thing is now an option, right? That's why in the tarot, the threes represent third party, because you start out, sorry, get my fingers in order. You start out with two people. Well, when you introduce a third option, who does the third option apply to? Is it this person? Is it this person? Is it the both of them? Because this is emotional immaturity. You see what I mean? I hope that makes sense. So the Three of Cups here is okay, now that you have the information, you have the option, right, to introduce, right? Let's do it again. Introduce that third option, right? And that third option is balance, balancing your emotions. This is your third option, right? Because you work hard. You know how to get whatever you need to get, okay? And you have the capacity. What's keeping you from getting there or leveling out in that capacity? I hope this is making sense. This is a really deep reading. And what's ironic is that in most of the readings that I do that are really deep, I feel almost like a current or a surge in my chest. With this one, this is so low key. The communication is not coming across as nicely as I would like it to. But I really do feel like the reason for all of that is because the central and focused concentration is right here, is on your emotional instability. Maybe I'm not emotionally stable in conveying this. I don't know. And yeah, angels are saying this is your brattiness. This is your childlike nature. Yes, I can also say your childish nature, especially when you get here in that deceit. And then now that, those red flags start going up. Oh, your own red flags, Scorpio, not your person's. So, childish, as in when you don't get what you want, you throw your tantrum. Lord, Scorpio, y'all are the shit. Let me tell you, Scorpio, let's have a sidebar. Y'all are the shit because no two readings are the same. I don't ever know what, of course I don't know what's going to happen or what cards are going to come out. But your messages are like epic. No two Scorpios are created the same. And your readings are they're scholarly at this point. Like, this is some real life stuff. Oh, angels are saying your signs. Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini and Virgo, and Cancer. Okay, all right. Reconsider. I don't like the end of a cycle, but angels are saying this is ascension. This is you elevating. Oh, that is so cool, because this is your weakest link, is your emotional immaturity. It's your weakest link. Oh, I love it. And all of these pentacles, by the way, let's talk about this. I mean, Scorpio, you make money in your sleep, right? You can, 10 of Pentacles, long-term goals, right? Big investments, big money payouts. A lot of you guys are working on that. I mean, financially, Scorpio, you should be set. And for those of you who are not, perhaps it's because you're angels just said to me, because you're bringing additional energy into the situation. So as an example, if you haven't healed from a relationship and you're trying to work on, building out your career goals or whatever the case is, even being hurt in a relationship, that dense negative energy is affecting your money and your work and career and business goals, because you are the engine, you are the motor. So if you're defective, your business or career is going to be defective because you've not cleared out that dense, heavy energy. I hope that makes sense. What else do we have for Scorpio? Choose a new direction. Come out of this energy. Come out of that. Come out of this energy, this emotional insecurity. Choose something better. Do better, Scorpio. You now know better. You got to do better. You're ready. Yeah, look, Knight of Pentacles. I mean, Scorpio stays ready. Scorpio's ready Betty or ready Teddy. Stop. Compromise. Yeah. With that compromise card, I heard you can't continue. You can't continue to do what you've been doing because you self-sabotage and you muck things up. And then again, you complain about what you destroyed. I mean, that's that transformational energy. Wow. I forget what character it was. They have a commercial now with like Medusa and how she's kind of like a recluse because anytime she tries to interact with people, she turns them into stone. That feels like this energy here is like Scorpio. Up until this point, you've been trying to love. You've been trying to share that part of yourself, but you didn't necessarily know the impacts of sharing that part of yourself, what impacts it had on you and what impacts it had on your relationships. Wow. Right? Because, the Medusa references everything. Because angels are saying to me, this is what your issue is in love. You've been turning your relationships into stone. Because you didn't really understand what energy and what power you were giving off. Okay, there's the solar plexus. Whoo, that's a deep ass message, Scorpio. You didn't realize the effects of your love, again, the effects it had on you, right? It was turning you to stone. There it is right there. It was turning you to stone, and it was also turning your partner into stone as well. Burning those bridges, burning people out. Oh, I gotta go. Oh, improving health. Now you understand. So now you understand, like Medusa, that when you look at people, love people, open your heart up to people, they're at risk and you're at risk. In the commercial, because it was an Amazon commercial, Medusa ordered a pair of sunglasses. So she now understood her handicap, her power, and its negative effects on people. So she ordered some sunglasses to block that, negative effect of her power, or in your case, Scorpio, your love. Now, how does that apply to Scorpio? Because we talked about your rose-colored glasses. They're sitting right here. So Scorpio's issue, unlike the Medusa scenario, is that Scorpio's rose-colored glasses are on and they see things in a particular way. They have these superficial expectations. Again, I'm sitting right in the church with you, Scorpio, so I'm talking about myself as well. Scorpio has these unrealistic expectations in love, and then when they don't get those unrealistic expectations, they burn emotional bridges. Ooh-wee. So the answer is to do away or to get rid of the unrealistic emotional expectations. But how do we do that? How do we go from unconditional love to conditional love? That's what that sounds like to me, God. Oh, that's a good answer. What I just got was, it's almost like a straw, right? Say you have a straw. It's almost like drinking from a lake, we'll call it, since that's fresh water. It's like drinking from a lake through a straw. So Scorpio, your unconditional love is that lake. And it's like if somebody's thirsty, you're like, here, right? Here's a whole lake. And they're like, what am I supposed to do with this? I'm going to suffocate, or, I'm going to drown in this. So the message God just gave me was serve it to them in amounts that they can handle through a straw. So in smaller amounts, more consistently. Okay, God, but Scorpio is not a sign of gray area. We don't do dumb down, right? Like we want to give them the lake, and then, we get mad at them because they can't consume the lake. Angels, God just said you're going to have to learn, right? You're going to have to learn. You're going to have to learn how to dumb this down. And how is Scorpio going to learn how to dumb that down? They're saying take your time. That's why this Knight of Pentacles is sitting there. Take your time. You go too fast. Okay. That was a very long way of saying Scorpio needs to slow down emotionally, God. I'm just saying. Well, we dumbed ourselves down, Alex. I gotta go, God. Okay. I gotta go. Shoot. And it's true, guys. It is absolutely true. Oh, all right, God. All right. My mouth is shut. Ask for help from others. Oh, don't stop. Okay. That's why I love you, God. You're my master. My guy. God is my guy. Even though he's not a guy or a he. All right. All right. Moonology. What else you have for Scorpio? Yeah, we're at 30 minutes. It is what it is. It's a good message. Luck is on your side. That says to me you have a universal sweet spot, right? You have a universal sweet spot to get this done. So it's almost like the universe, if you're at if you're driving, the universe is giving you a bunch of green lights to get this done, Scorpio. So that's what luck is on your side. And typically I don't close those up, but I did because angels are saying there was no more messages there. Anything else would be straight intuitive at this point. All right, Moonology, your dreams need a practical plan. There you go. So the same way that you achieve your financial goals, emotionally, you may have to adopt the same method and or process. This is a big ass reading. Ooh-wee. Be bold and make the first move. Ooh. Oh, angels are saying make the change, like Michael Jackson. Nothing will come of this situation. Oh, thank you. Is that a void course move, Moon? I heard that it's the definition of insanity, especially when it comes to love and being in love and giving and receiving love. It's almost like you're in a vicious cycle with your emotions, Scorpio. So it's almost like what is it? What is the definition of insanity? Doing the same things but expecting different results. This was basically saying, we don't care how many times you do it, you're going to always wind up in the same position if you continue to do things the same way. So it's time, Scorpio. Oh my goodness, that was an amazing reading. Listen, at this point, everybody should know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm offering 20-minute recorded readings only. And to schedule those, go ahead and click the About section of my channel and schedule an appointment. And those of you who have readings already paid for and booked, those should be done during the weekend of February 26th. All right, Scorpio, I love you so much. Bye, babies.